Nick, you're my hero.
Welcome to the CTA and APO's production of Betty's Summer Vacation. I should advise you this show contains adult humor. So maybe, hopefully you'll be offended. A couple things. Cell phones. Shut them off, put them on vibrate. It's very distracting if you guys use them. Also, no food or drink in here. If you got food or drink, just don't let us know you have it. And also, no photography. I know it's going to be really hard for you since there are such awesome scenes, but please hold your photography for after the show. In case of an emergency, please direct your attention to the ushers who are dressed in white. And well, they're the ones who look like they know what they're doing. So they're who you want to go to. So, but thank you very much, and thank you for supporting the College Theater Association. And enjoy the
I just love going to supermarkets outside of the city. The aisles are so wide and
Keith, are you Helen and Susie?
No, I'm Trudy, and this is Betty. Hi. I hope that you're not a serial killer or something, and that shovel's not for burying people. And what's in that box? Not hats, I hope. Heads, I hope. Sorry. That's another movie that I like. Night Must Fall, from Montgomery. Elizabeth Montgomery's father from Bewitched. Isn't it amazing how many children go on and have successful careers? Like, talent's genetic, for real. As well as, of course, it probably opens doors for you for parents in show business. Well, gosh, you're looking startled. You really are a serial killer and you're guilty.
No, I'm not looking startled. Please don't look in my box. It has hats in it. And I walk around with a shovel everywhere I go. Because what if my car gets caught in a snowdrift?
But it's summer.
But eventually it'll be winter again. and plus, what if my car gets caught in a sand dune?
Why did you have to wear Helen and Susie?
I'm sorry, I guess I meant Betty and Trudy. I mean, I've never met you before. I've only met the owner of the cottage, Mrs. Seismograph.
Oh. Well, gosh. You're really cute. Do you have a girlfriend?
I believe in celibacy. I'd like to go to my room now. Do you know which one it is?
Well, we haven't chosen rooms yet. Why don't we go and see what we want? Well, there's this room here by itself, and then down the hall there's two, and then in the hall on the left. What's wrong? Well, I think he's horrible. What does he mean he believes in celibacy? Is he a monk or something? And what's with the hat box? And what's with the shovel? Maybe he really is a serial killer. Did you just hear something? It sounded like a laugh track. Oh my God! He's brought a tape recording of people laughing. What's the matter with him? I don't think it was him. Keith, did you bring a tape recording of people laughing?
I can't talk now.
Oh, geez, he's so weird. Hi, everyone. Isn't the cottage great?
Have you chosen your bedrooms yet? I want the smallest one. I shouldn't even really be here, but my husband just died and we lost the house. And I don't really have anywhere else to live but here. Plus, I love young people anyways.
What?
What was that laughter? Did you hear it?
You know what? I think it's laughter from a sitcom.
Oh, that's all right then. So, are you surprised to see me?
What do you mean you're staying here with us? I thought you were renting the cottage to us.
Yes, isn't it a kid?
Well, we think he's a serial killer.
Oh. Well, I'll know when I meet him. I'm a very good judge of character, especially men's character. My husband just died of cirrhosis of the liver. Do you think he was an alcoholic? Well, my friends do. I could never tell. Sometimes he'd beat me, but he was always sorry, so I always forgave him. Forgiving's important, don't you think?
I'm sorry, I cried that you and Trudy talked so early. Why is that?
Well, she's my daughter.
Mom, I didn't want anyone to know! You're Trudy's mother?
Yes, but we don't talk much because her father incensed her when he was drunk, and I never did anything about it because I was codependent. What should I have done? Broken up the family and gone on welfare.
You're Trudy's mother.
No, well, yes, but we haven't worked through it yet. She doesn't like to see me.
Well, when you said your husband died, why did Trudy react?
She's very disconnected from her feelings. That's why she talks so much. Even in the cradle. Gee, gee, gee. Gaw, gaw, gaw. On and on she went, saying absolutely nothing. It was real annoying. We used to just leave her alone in there for hours and put this big clicking clock next to her. Gosh, I'm starved. Is that food yet?
No, we still have to go to the store.
Well, when you go, get me about 12 bagels. I eat them all the time. There's no fat in them, you know.
Bagels. Right. You know, I was just thinking the one with the hat box.
Oh, I don't think he's a serial killer. Do you? Does he say he is? It isn't Trudy who thinks he's a serial killer, is it? She thought her father was a sex pervert, and he wasn't. He was just drunk, so she exaggerates. I never believe anything Trudy says. She's worthless. No, she's wonderful! I think he's just fine. Don't you? Is he here? Hi, Keith. How are you? It's Miss Seismograph. I'm here to share the summer with you all. Isn't that great? Keith? Oh, he's quiet. Gosh, since I'm here, there'll be one less bedroom. Maybe one of the people due here will be killed in a car crash. Although traffic was moving very slowly. Maybe there'll be an earthquake. Except we're on the East Coast, not the West Coast. There are earthquakes on the East Coast.
Please, I feel you're talking too much.
Well, fuck you.
Hi, I'm Buck. Where's the party?
Listen, I guess.
You want a brew?
No, it's kind of early in the morning.
Yeah, I can do with the brew. Here, hold it. Thanks. What was that?
There seems to be a laugh track in the house.
That's cool. Hey, do you like flavored condoms? Yeah, but then you can go and have sex right after the test, so you never really know, do you? Do me a favor, when you go to the store, pick me up some condoms, okay? I only got 25 left. Oh, and where should I put my weights?
On the ground?
No, I meant, which room is mine?
Well, there's that one right there, and that one at the end of the hall on the left.
But you don't point and say that one and that one. I don't know which ones you mean.
There's that one right there, and that one at the end of the hall on the left.
Great. You want to have sex?
No, I just meant.
Well, if you change your mind, I haven't gotten my rocks off since this morning.
It still is this morning.
Since earlier this morning. That is kind of annoying. Can you do anything to control it?
I don't think so.
Well, whatever. I'll see you later.
Gee, there's still another room. And one more roommate to come, I think. Abigail? Hello? Who? Who died? Car accident? Gee, that's a shame. Is this Abigail's mother? No? Her masseuse? Really? Were you in the car with her? Uh-huh. Well, you were massaging her while she was driving? No. I'm not saying you caused the accident. I'm just saying a massage is on a massage table and not in a moving vehicle. Well, perhaps I am rigid, but I'm not dead either, am I? Hello? Hello? Gosh, how strange.
How do you go make popcorn? Just have to really shut up.
The ocean was so refreshing.
Yeah, it was great.
I just love being by the ocean. You know, life began with the fish crawl in the waters and developed backbones and turned to monkeys and dinosaurs and eventually humans.
What? You're real pretty, you know that?
Thanks. My father always thought so. Died apparently.
Really? That's cool. I mean, that's too bad. What do you mean apparently?
Well, Mrs. Seismograph told me.
Well, all this talk about the ocean is making me horny.
But we weren't talking about the ocean, we were talking about death.
Whatever.
Bob, were you ever molested as a child?
Is this some kind of foreplay talk? Wow, you're kinky.
No, I'm not being kinky. I'm opening up my soul to you.
Can you do that? Open up your bathing suit to me.
It doesn't open up. It comes off. You're a pig.
joint. You want a brew?
Brew, you mean beer?
Whatever.
Cool, whatever, brew. I hate the way you talk, you're an idiot.
Oh, I don't care. Let's just have sex, okay?
You're just like my father.
Kinky.
No, it's not kinky, it's pathetic.
Whatever turns you on.
Stop saying that! Nothing turns me on! I like Keith more than I like you. He's more sensitive. Keith, do you want to come out and talk for a little while? That's bothering me.
I'm busy now.
Well, can't you just come out for a second?
I'm doing an operation now. What do you want?
Nothing. I just wanted some company.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now isn't a good time. What? Keith is pretty weird, huh?
Yeah, what did you mean he was doing an operation?
You know what a doctor does? You can be a doctor or a veterinarian.
Ah, he could be a veterinarian. Keith, are you a veterinarian?
I can't talk now. I've got a boner. You want to see it?
Please, you're disgusting.
Oh, you love it. Here, feel it.
Stop it, this is sexual harassment.
Oh, I love that stuff! Did you ever see that play, Oleana? It's a cool play about sexual harassment. Love when the guy finally punches that bitch. Pow! Right in the chops. Awesome.
I didn't see it.
I've got pictures of my penis. You want to see it?
Honestly, no. It's disgusting. Wait, you have pictures? Yeah, I'd like to see them.
They're in my room. Hold on a sec.
I'm glad you're dead, Daddy. I'm glad! In what way is that funny?
It sounded corny!
Here are my dick pics. Well, here's one of me semi-erect. And here's one of me, with morning wood. Oh, and here's me pissing.
I don't think I want to see any more pictures of your penis.
It's making you hungry for the real thing, huh?
No, I think I want to become a lesbian.
I can take it with 2 chicks.
Well, I want to talk about religion. Unitarianism seems like a nice religion. But put your penis away, please.
Oh, Judy, you gotta help me. I'm so fucking horny. Stop being such a fucking cock. Let's go! Come on.
I'm back.
Hey, you got the beer and the condoms? Cool. I got a raging hard on.
Really? Maybe you could get shots of estrogen and it might subside.
Yeah, you wish.
Betty, have you seen Mrs. Seismograph? No? You mean your mother? Isn't she here? No, I don't know where she is. Hey, should we tell her about Keith?
What about him?
Well, how he seemed when he came out of his room.
How did he seem?
Well, he had on bloody rubber gloves. Why were they bloody? What? Keith had on bloody rubber gloves.
Goodness, why?
Probably to protect his hands.
I have a crazy feeling about Keith.
Probably just horny. You know what that sense? Trudy's being a fucking cock.
You're
tease.
totally...
Hi, everyone!
I just got stung by a stingray.
Shut up.
motion. Fast forward it.
Or at least slow mo.
I have these enormous red welts on my upper thighs. It's real unfortunate. Guess if I have sexual relations with Mr. Vanislav, I gotta keep the lights off. I could be blindfolded. I've never done that. People find it exciting, I've been told. I once saw this movie about a sorority hazing. They showed these freshman girls in this bowl of wiggling worms and then blindfolded them and fed them what they assumed was the worms, but it was really just spaghetti. But the girls didn't know that, and they choked and they vomited and just had a terrible time.
A sorority hazing, how unusual.
Yeah, I guess so. I have no idea what the movie was. It was the only scene of it I saw. It seemed to be from the 50s. I guess the difference between the innocence of then versus now is that now they just go ahead and feed them the worms and not bother about switching to spaghetti. Isn't that sad? I feel something's been lost. But oh well, we have someone coming to dinner, so I shouldn't let my feelings plummet down to the cellar, now should I?
Who is this Mr. Venislav?
Well, I found him hiding in the women's changing room. He had a camera, was taking pictures. Some women hit him. But I think, different strokes for different folks. That's such good praise, don't you think? I like men who like women. They're my favorite kind. Well, that buck here's real cute, don't you think?
I think he's an idiot.
Everyone tells me I have bad taste in men. Oh, here's Mr. Venislav now. Woo-hoo! In here!
Hey there, baby! How's it hanging?
Mr. Venislav, you're a card. Interesting tattoo. That's devil. Lovers, pitchforks pointing. Very playful.
Mrs. Seisenbrand, you brought a sex maniac and a derelict into the house?
Look at my dicky!
Oh, Mr. Venislav, sense of humor. So maybe you better keep your raincoat closed, at least for now. I want you to meet my daughter. She's in her room taking a nap. Why don't you introduce yourself?
All right!
Seisenbrand, I'm shocked. Have you no sense of what's appropriate?
She didn't like my devil tattoo!
Just broke into my room! Oh, Trudy, don't exaggerate. No one broke into your room. It wasn't even locked. And this is Mr. Vanislav. He's our dinner guest.
Are you insane?
Why do people ask me that all the time? It's so rude! No, I'm not insane, and if I wasn't sane, would I necessarily know it? I doubt it, so it's a really meaningless question. Mr. Vanislav, do you think I'm insane?
Where's the person with the head in the box?
Well, now, you don't know that there's heads in a box, they're just hats.
Where is he? Where is he?
Now, don't you go molesting him, Mr. Vanislav. He's a boy. It's not nice for gentlemen to molest boys.
I don't get it, and it's okay for a man to molest a girl?
Well, it's certainly more normal. I'm sure you'll grant me that.
Is that his room?
Over there.
Hello there! I've come to get you!
Well, they seem to be getting along just fine.
Mother, why did you bring this person back into our house?
For company for me. Your father's dead. I need some male companionship. Yes, don't forget. I'm not quite sure why everyone finds Keith so fascinating.
Well, he's sensitive and withdrawn. Sensible women like that. Do you think we should call the police about Keith?
I don't think so. He might interpret that wrong. I hope you're not dismembering any bodies in there or anything.
In what way is that funny?
We're uncomfortable, and so we laughed. We didn't know what else to do.
Oh, did anyone else just hear voices?
Yeah, it's the people out there who've been laughing. Now they're just talking from time to time.
Well, if I'm the only one hearing it, maybe it's a reaction to getting stung by a stingray.
But you're not the only one hearing it.
Well, no one else seemed to hear it.
Mother, we all heard it.
Well, Judy, you're not a very reliable witness, now are you? You said your father forced you to have sex with him.
He did.
That's not what he told me. He said you seduced him.
Mother, I was underage.
It's never too young to be a flirt. Flirting with your father, it's disgusting. I think it's just something so competitive with me.
You know, my therapist says I shouldn't even attempt to debate anything with you because you're insane and you're sick.
Betty, do you talk to your mother this way?
Well, no, but I wasn't molested by my father.
Well, neither was Trudy.
Was too.
Was not. Was too. In what way was that funny?
You were arguing about something very serious in a childish way, and it made us laugh.
That's all I can say.
Someone say something about boobs?
Don't you look well this evening? Tell me, you find me more attractive than my daughter Trudy, don't you? Mother! Trudy always overreacts to everything, and she's not any good at putting out. Well, I am. We can keep the lights off so you don't have to see the welts from the stingray.
Cool.
Mrs. Eisenberg, I'm shocked.
My husband's dead. My daughter's rude to me, and God knows when Mr. Stanislaus coming out of everything.
I have to eat dinner. And a pleasant conversation with the rest of us.
Well, Mike, we about dinner later. Let me show you some tricks I learned when I visited my husband in prison.
Cool.
But I worked so hard. Sneeze!
No, sounds like sneeze. Sneeze.
Keys.
Please. Want something, please.
No, not please.
Sleaze? No, not sleaze.
Rhymes with sneeze. Everything rhymes with sneeze. I'm sick of this word. Go back to the fifth word again.
Fifth word again. First syllable.
Cold. Freezing.
Fucking cold.
Jitters! Jitters!
March with something. Shiver. Shiva. Shock treatments.
Sudden chills?
March in the big chills. Movie's so cool.
Sudden chills. Chills. March of the chills? March of the children? March of the Siamese children!
Yeah. What's March in the Siamese children?
Have you ever seen The King and I?
What, Shakespeare?
That took over half an hour to get. Maybe we should have a time limit.
I thought it would never end. You did very well.
Well, whose turn is it next? Keith? It's your turn soon, Keith. Maybe Mr. Stanislaus can go next. Where is Mr. Stanislaus?
Mother, he's in the bathroom. Let's just leave him there.
Well, what's he been doing in there for half an hour? Mr. Stanislaus! We miss you! It's your turn! Are you going to come out?
I think there's something wrong with Mr. Stanislaus.
Really? I think he's funny. He's a kook.
Well, Keith doesn't think he's very funny, do you, Keith? What were you two doing in there for so long? How is that funny?
We were thinking of something else.
Well, please pay attention. attention if you're going to laugh, please.
God, this is a weird house.
Someone's going to have to mop up in there after Mr. Bannislaw. I don't know what the hell he was doing.
Mother, why can't you have any normal friends?
Well, why can't I have a normal daughter? Okay, where's the piece of paper from Mr. Bannislaw? Now, can you read, or are you on drugs?
I can read. It says...
No, don't tell us. Make us say it through silent clues. This is charades, remember? We explained it to you before you went to the bathroom. Remember? Buck acted about nutcracker sweet.
Nuts!
Yes, nuts. Now keep your raincoat closed, Mr. Bannislaw. Betty and Trudy have made a special request.
They're very controlling.
Yes, they are. Keith, are you paying attention? Mr. Bannislaw is about to get... Anything, just call it out. All right, we'll start now. Mr. Bannislaw, begin now. Okay, tell us what we're going for. Is this the title of a book, a song title, a movie title, or what? All right, you don't know what we're going for.
Why does he have to have a turn? He's a derelict.
Oh, darling, don't use that word. It's rude to Mr. Bannislaw. All right, Mr. Bannislaw, we'll start. Okay, first word. All right, first word now. Give us the clue.
This is a clue. What I'm doing.
Finger!
Not finger. Index finger. Index of forbidden books. One. Is it the number one?
Yes! Ha!
Mr. Bannislaw, no speaking. Just not yes or no, please. Okay, time for the second word. Say second word.
Second word.
No, don't say it. Hold up your fingers for second word. Very good. All right, second word. Now give us the clue.
Arm!
Yes, skin. Touching your arm. Is it arm? Arm.
Touching your arm. One touch?
One touch banking! Oh no.
One touch, okay. All right, one touch. Yes. One touch, okay. Sounds like, very good. Is this the third word? All right, what does it sound like, Mr. Bannislaw? Mr. Bannislaw! No more flashing people. There's time for everything in this room. Get it out of here! Oh, Trudy, don't be such a withered prude. Yes, we see it. Now put it away. We're playing a game.
I know we're playing a game. Sounds like what I'm pointing at.
No!
One touch
Well,
dead.
that's all right then.
The clue's
Girls, he's not being inappropriate. He's giving us a clue now. No, sounds like it. One touch, pick, lick, sick.
Is it one touch of Venus?
Yes!
What?
Ha!
It closed penis. One touch of Venus. Well, I'm sure Mr. Bannislaw's version is.
Well, you got that much better than you got Marshall Siamese children, I must say.
This is the stupidest game of charades I've ever played. I think I'm gonna do the dishes.
No, no, no. Eat dinner. Trudy, do the dishes.
Mother!
Mr. Bannislaw, close your coat immediately. We've all gotten the penis clue. It's time to move on to other things. Keith, you've been awfully quiet. You've nothing to say.
I was abused as a child. The memories are starting to come back to me. I think that's why I cut people's heads off.
Well, who's going to do the dishes?
Well, I guess I'll do it. Why don't you and Mr. Bannislaw go for a walk by the ocean?
Thank you, Bob. What a lovely idea. Mr. Bannislaw, want to go on a lovely walk by the beach?
I could air my penis.
Well, yes, if it needs airing. Mine, you're a handful. Trudy, dear, don't wait up. Who knows when we'll be back?
later.
What did Keith say?
What?
Did he say he cuts off heads?
I think so. Trudy, Keith said he cuts off heads. Keith's an abused child. I was an abused child. I want to comfort him. Keith, are you all right? Can I come in?
I'm busy now. Leave me alone, please.
He's so hard to have a relationship with.
Trudy, he said he cuts people's heads off. No, I don't think that's funny.
No, you're right. It's not funny. Sorry.
Should we call the police?
Betty, he's in pain. Psychological pain.
Well, I don't feel too guilty for him if he's going and cutting people's heads off.
Well, I'm sure it's just an impulse.
I suppose.
Were you abused very badly, Keith? I'd love to hear about it. I mean, if you want to talk about it to someone.
I don't like to talk about it much. I'm sorry I brought it up.
Well, it's not good to keep your emotions in, Keith.
Please, I'm fine.
Please, Keith. I want to comfort you.
I know you're being nice, but I can't be around people for too much of a time. And that charades game that your mother made us be around went on for hours. So please let me be by myself.
Well, what are you doing in there all the time?
Nothing. I'm just playing with my collection.
Well, what kind of a collection?
It's just various things that I've collected.
What have you collected, Keith? Body parts?
Well, I have 2 feet.
Oh my God!
I have 2 feet on the end of my legs. They're standing inside the door, so I have 2 feet in my room. Hat! Look! I have seizures if I talk to people for too long. You don't want me to have a seizure, do you?
No, I guess not. Well, okay, I'm here for you when we're on top, okay, Keith?
Yeah, where's Mr. Vanislaw?
He's out for a walk with my mother. Why?
Well, if you see him, tell him he can come in my room later.
How could he possibly like Mr. Vanislaw?
Well, because he's crazy.
Who, Mr. Vanislaw?
Well, him too. But Keith is crazy. He said he cuts people's heads off. And this summer share is not turning out at all as I expected it to.
Really? I figured it would turn out this way.
You did?
Yeah, my mother always does something to mess something up. Well, I'm gonna take some pills and then go to sleep. I'll talk to you later, Betty.
That was so abrupt.
Yeah, that was abrupt. But now I have to do the dishes. Even though I'm the one that cooked the dinner. But if I don't do them, they're never going to get done.
Don't do them if you don't want to.
I could go for a walk.
That's a good idea. Go for a walk.
All right, I think I will.
Nothing's happening right now.
I'm getting bored.
Me too.
Hey,
Keith!
do you
You
want
want to come out and entertain us for a while? Keith? Well, he's hopeless. We're just staring at the furniture.
We're just
Just staring. Somebody. Somebody! What the hell was that? Goddamn bullshit.
You're the one that put the show on,
Yo,
Dick.
shut up. You're the one
Stop
that
telling me to shut up.
I'm gonna kill you.
I don't know. Why do you always ask all these questions? I don't have the answers.
Well, I'm confused. Shut up.
jumping jacks.
Stop. I need to rest. No. I think I need to lie down right away.
Stupid cow. Can't hold her liquor. What's that? Someone pissing?
Mr. Vanderslaw, I'm awake now if you want to come visit for a while.
Ah, I want a woman now. Wake up, cow! Wake up, cow! She's a drunk. Passed out after 7 margaritas. I can drink lighter fluid and it doesn't affect me.
Would you like to see some more of my collection?
Which room is Betty in?
Betty doesn't like you.
That's all right. I enjoy struggle. Which room is she in?
Don't want to say.
Oh, go to bed, little boy. You're annoying. Oh, Betty! Betty! She's not there. Where's the cowwoman's daughter, Trudy? Oh, Trudy! Trudy, Mr. Vernislaw's coming!
Trudy, are you alright? Trudy, should I get your mother? Mrs. Eisendrath, Mrs. Eisendrath, can you wake up?
No.
It's your daughter.
No, please.
Mrs. Eisendrath, it's Trudy. I think she needs you.
That child. What is it this time?
I think Mr. Vanderslaw is raping her.
That girl thinks men are lusting after her continually, and between me and you, they're not.
I think he's raping her now.
Where is he? I don't even see him.
He's
Where is
He's in her room.
Oh, for God's sake! Every time we get a husband or a boyfriend, Trudy's always after them. I hope you're not boring Mr. Vanderslaw, Trudy.
She's not!
Mrs. Seismograph, you're not getting it. Mr. Vanderslaw is taking Trudy against her will. Shouldn't we do something?
Do something.
Yes, we should.
Mr. Vanderslaw, I want you to come on out of there. Trudy needs a rest.
Almost finished!
Now I'm not kidding you two. I'm really gonna enjoy it. Now down there.
What? Thought you were passed out.
Keith woke me.
Now you're awake. What do you want?
Well, I hope you weren't forcing yourself on Trudy.
No need for forcing. Every woman likes me. I need to nap. Where can I rest?
Well, Mr. Vanderslaw, I assumed that you were going to stay with me.
Can't have you groping me all night.
He can sleep in my room.
I'll rest in the boys' room. I like the things in his room. Good night. I'll see you in the morning.
Oh, Lord. This evening's turning out terribly. I thought I'd hear laughter after that.
We're very disturbed. We're not sure we feel like laughter.
Me neither.
I hope Trudy's all right.
I'm sure she's fine. She's been through worse.
Well, good night.
I come in? Do you want some hot cocoa?
Why the fuck didn't you do anything?
What for?
That awful man was raping me!
Oh, I hate all this daybreak talk.
It's not daybreak! You brought a maniac degenerate into our home and he raped me while you did nothing!
I had 7 margaritas! Can you expect me to stay cautious after I've had 7 margaritas?
Oh, well in that case, no. Do nothing. It's perfectly understandable. Just like you did with my father for 6 years!
Your father is dead, Trudy. Must you insist against speaking against your poor father after he's dead?
I hate you, I hate my father, and I hate that man! Where is he?
He's with Keith. I'm not saying what the hell they could be doing. Trudy, be nice now.
You better call the police.
Can't keep calling the police. They'll think I'm a crank.
Here, you should get it. I certainly don't want it.
I don't understand.
It's his penis, stupid!
He's got a knife. We gotta get a doctor to sew that back on.
I don't want anyone to sew him back on, but throw it in the fucking ocean!
Trudy, if you throw that man's penis in the ocean, we won't be able to find it. How would you like if someone cut off your breast and threw it in the ocean?
He raped me!
Well, even if he did, it wasn't irreparable. I mean, what you've done is a big overreaction.
What are you doing?
Putting this on ice.
I don't want it in my refrigerator!
It's not your refrigerator. It's my house and I own it. Now stop acting like a spoiled brat. I better call an ambulance. Hello? 911. Is anyone there? 911? Hello?
Mother, you have to dial first. You can't just pick up the phone and expect them to be there.
I did dial. Hello? 911? We have an emergency here. We need help. A man has lost his penis and I have it in the refrigerator. And I'm wondering if there's anyone you know who can sew it back on. No, I didn't do it. I'm not a maniac. It was my daughter. Well, I don't know if he's conscious. Hold on, I'll go check. Where is his head? What did you do with his head?
I didn't do anything with his head.
Well, he's headless. They're going to have to sew back on his penis and his head. He's going to be totally useless if we can even find the head.
Mother, you can't just sew a head back on.
I bring a guest into this house, and this is how he's treated. It's a disgrace. Forget the whole thing. He's been beheaded. There's no point for At least I don't think.
He hurt Trudy. Trudy's an abused child like me.
Abused child. You're both spoiled brats.
Mother, he raped me.
Well, fine. File a report with the police, but don't go cutting off his penis. And you, Keith. I assume it was you who cut off his head. Is that necessary?
Necessary? I don't know if it was necessary. Maybe.
Hello? What? Well, I hung up because he's dead now, I assume. You can't live with your head cut off, can you? Oh, please. Do we have to involve the police in this? The people who cut off his head didn't mean to do it. What was an accident? I don't know how.
But he raped me. It was in self-defense. No, I didn't cut his head off. He did. But it was in self-defense too. Do we really have to go down there right now? I mean, it's getting awfully late. All right. Okay. The lady at 911 says we have to go to the police station right now.
Trudy, I don't know why you can't just leave well enough alone. All right, let's go. This better not take all night.
We feel sick. We wish we were watching the Waltons.
Well, I feel much better after my walk.
Uh-oh.
Did you say uh-oh?
No, we didn't say anything. Pay no attention to us.
Is anyone here? Keith? Hello? What? Yes, there's a body. Or a part of a body. Oh, bloody! I don't know. Cut the body parts off? Do you think someone did it? What? You know? What do you mean you know? You already spoke to someone from here? Well, what do I do? Just sit tight? All right. Yeah. God, I need a drink. Oh, God, I need ice.
Everybody, where's Craig?
He's right there.
Who the hell is Craig? I'm not ready.
Say hi, Artemis.
Okay. I want to say hi.
Hi.
And I want to say hi. I love the show. It rocks.
Nick, I love you. I want to make sweet love to you.
Who doesn't?
I do. Everyone does. I want to make sweet love to Lori.
Callie,
So can
don't tell your mom how horrible the show is.
Oh, stop. Please, my mom?
Yeah,
Your
well,
mom should totally
your
be
mom
in the
should have been
audience
here.
right now.
She wanted to come, but she had to grocery shop tonight.
Oh, that's because that's more
Kelly's mom
important.
is the
Eating is more
coolest.
important than.
Kelly's mom was fine with it when Marissa said pussy in the middle of Easter dinner.
Do you
I
want
was
to?
talking about cat.
Oh, okay.
I was totally talking about the cat.
Just hit Bruce in the back of the head.
In the back of the head.
Not hard. Okay. Good stuff.
He's still talking.
He's like I was going to pet your head.
I like it if you smile. You look evil. That's good. Stop telling me to shut up.
Mother, it's me. Well, not very well, actually. Yes, there are 2 men here, but I don't think either one of them is a likely candidate. I can't say my mother, just trust me. Fine, I'll marry one of them. Do you want me to marry Macho Pig or the serial killer? Well, I don't know how much they make a year. Mother, I called you because I was upset, but I think I'm gonna hang up now. No, never mind why I called. Well, there's a headless body in the bedroom and a penis in the refrigerator. Mother? Well, yes, the 2 things are connected. Or rather, they were connected. But maybe somebody cut the body parts off. I don't know why, Mother. That's just the sort of thing he does.
Get off the phone! We want another scene.
Yeah.
Mother, the voices want me to get off the phone now. I'm not hearing voices. There are voices. Say something.
We love to laugh.
See, Mother, they said they love to laugh. Well, I don't know. Ever since you got here. You can't stop them, Mother. They're just a fact.
Get off the phone!
Well, Mother, I have to get off the phone now. But I'm sure I'll be leaving here tomorrow. Well, I'll try to get married, but I have to marry someone specific, don't I? Well, Daddy was specific, wasn't he? He wasn't? He was generic? In what way was Daddy generic? This is a longer conversation, Mother. Daddy isn't allowed to defend himself.
How did he die?
He died of a heart attack.
Oh.
No, Mother, I wasn't talking to you. I know you know Daddy's dead. I was talking to the voices. No, Mother, I wasn't in the sun today. All right. Well, I'm gonna hang up now. Yep, bye.
Entertain us!
What should I do?
Look in the freezer again!
Oh, no, I don't want to.
Please!
No, I don't want to.
Please!
Someone applauding for me. Oh yeah? What the hell did you do? Too much beer, huh?
Yeah.
Brody. Well, I just balled 2 chicks on the beach, but I got jizzing for 1 more. If you want to feel my dick?
Shut up!
What are you so upset about?
Don't they bother you? Those people out there?
Are they out there?
Or in the air? I don't know where they are, but don't they bother you?
I like them. They're like me. I feel approval.
We do like you! We intend to nominate you for a People's Choice Award!
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Hey, Buck,
We have an idea.
why don't you make yourself a drink and put some ice cubes in it?
Huh?
Make yourself a drink!
Okay. I can do with the brew.
Oh.
What's the matter?
We want you to get ice out of the freezer.
Ice cubes for my beer.
Why don't you make yourself a vodka and tonic or something?
I like beer.
She's right. Have a vodka.
I don't like vodka. Vodka's a businessman's drink. I'm a surfer dude. I like beer. Or tequila with worms in it.
Stop complaining!
Now
Get
get yourself some ice.
There, I got some ice. Are you happy now?
I guess so.
Fucking hard to figure this.
There's something you didn't see in the freezer!
For Christ's sake! What is it? Oh, bummer! Whose is that? matter with you?
We're back. You should have heard the size of bail we had to put up for these two. It's insane. People are just never presumed innocent in this country anymore.
Innocent? There's a headless body in the bedroom and a penis in the refrigerator.
Yes, we know. No need to rub it in.
I feel sick. Is there any chance I could be committed somewhere?
No, darling. We're hiring you the best lawyers and getting you off.
I'd like to get off.
Why don't you sleep with Keith then?
No way, he's another dude.
I want to go to my room.
You can't go to your room. There's a body in there.
We want to see Buck and Keith making out.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna have to wait a long time then.
You know, I bet if you were stuck in a submarine for 6 months, you'd start to think Keith was something pretty good.
No way, man.
Yes, way.
Well, this is kind of a side issue, isn't it? But shouldn't the police be here to pick up the body and all that?
They said they'd come and remove it in the morning, and that we weren't to touch anything.
Well, it's a crime scene. At least they can come clean it up.
Darling, this is a summer community. Most of the police are in bed at this hour, off committing adultery with Adelaide Marshall.
Who's Adelaide Marshall?
The Count Randy widow.
Cool, where's the phone book?
Over there.
Still, I don't think this is appropriate police behavior. They should come and remove the body.
I told you, they'd remove it in the morning.
I got it.
Well, if I can't sleep in my own room, I need to go in there and get some things out and put them in another room. And then I need to be able to shut the door. I can't be around people for this much of a time.
Well, you can stay in my room, Keith.
But you're a girl. It wouldn't be proper. Maybe I should stay in Buck's room like the voices said.
That's a good idea. We want to see Keith getting fucked by Buck.
Be quiet! Hello? Adelaide? This is Bob. Are you there? Pick up if you're there. Well, maybe you're not there. Maybe you're having group sex with police. Well, I'm going to leave you my number anyway. 555-6822. I'm a real sexy guy.
Hey, ask her to come over.
Yeah, that way we can watch you, Keith, and Adelaide all together.
Well, why don't any of the voices want to watch me have sex?
You have a disturbing quality to you, so you don't trigger erotic imaginations.
And you don't find Keith disturbing?
We find him very disturbing, but also strangely sweet. We intend to nominate him for a People's Choice Award.
All this attention is making my head throb!
Why don't you kill someone then?
That's an idea.
Stop it! The voices are talking too much. It's fine if they want to laugh from time to time. Well, it's not fine, but I'm oddly used to it. Enough of all this urging sex and murder. Life has to have some dignity to it. It's not all disgusting and vicious.
She's right. Betty is right. Congratulations, Betty. You have appealed to our higher nature. We are ashamed of how we behaved a few minutes ago, but you are the voice of reason. You are the sort of person for whom the Waltons or Touched by an Angel was produced in air. From now on, we will be better people. We love you, Betty. We send you kisses, Betty. Listen.
Well, thank you. I just feel that people do have aspirations to higher things and better living.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. We enjoy it.
I feel ashamed. I wish I hadn't cut his penis off.
I wish I were a fetus and hadn't been born yet.
You're so much fun. Betty, give him a blowjob. We enjoy how hot his fuck is. He's so horny. Betty, give him a blowjob.
I thought you wanted to aspire to higher things.
She's a prude. Take her in the other room and rape her, Buck. Rape Keith and Betty both. But videotape it, because we want to watch it over and over.
I have to leave this house.
You know, Betty, if you keep overreacting every little thing, you're going to end up just like my worthless daughter, Trudy. You've got to learn how to have fun in like to go, go, go. It's like Auntie Mame said, life is a banquet and most poor suckers are starving to death. But I go right up to the banquet and I stuff my mouth full of liver and shrimp and champagne and pastries and I mush it all up and I ram it down my throat because I want to live, live, live.
Bravo, Mrs. Seismograph! You have the most wisdom. You offer a life is fun philosophy that is very life-affirming. We love you, Mrs. Seismograph, Auntie Mame, Zorba the Greek, and now Mrs. Seismograph. We will nominate you for a People's Choice Award.
Well, I seem to be the only one not nominated for a People's Choice Award.
No, I'm not nominated for a People's Choice Award either.
Well, what should we do next? Canasta? Yahtzee? Strip poker?
I don't want to play strip poker.
Neither do I.
Young people nowadays, big bores.
Oh, the phone's gonna ring.
Hello, who is this? Oh yes, hold on, he's here. It's Abby.
Hey, dollhouse and hanging. How big was the biggest one? Oh, I got it beat by a mile.
Hardly a mile. I've seen pictures and...
You have? Wait, what's the address? Yeah, I got it. Okay. Okay, I'll ask him. Hey, Keith, you want to meet a foxy lady?
No, thank you.
Yeah, well, he said no. But I could pick up a hitchhiker along the way. Okay, I'm coming over. And then, I'm coming. Thank God she called back. I have so much testosterone, if I don't come 20 times a day, the brain gets soggy.
Don't go, Bob!
I gotta go, but I'll be back for my shut-eye. See you guys later.
I must say, I feel a little offended. We've all been through a trying time tonight. I think as a group we should stick together, not go running off.
Well, you're the one who told them about the Randy widow, didn't you?
Oh, shut up, Trudy.
I have to go to bed now. My head hurts.
No. Let's play a game or tell camp stories and roast marshmallows. Betty, you want to stay up and keep me company and let the two psychos go to bed?
Oh no, I do not want to roast marshmallows with you. I, for one, want to go to bed, forget everything about this terrible day, and tomorrow, when the police come, I'm getting a bus schedule and I'm leaving here.
I desperately need to lie down now. Can't I just use my own room? I promise not to cut the body up.
Oh, do whatever you want. I don't care. I'm in a bad mood suddenly. I need sleep, too. Trudy, go to your room. If you hadn't overreacted to Mr. Vanderthal, this whole miserable thing wouldn't have happened.
I hate you and I wish you were dead!
You know, maybe I should stay in Buck's room tonight. You know, so I don't do anything with the body.
I don't care what you do. The younger generation is lacking in joy to be. Fuck you and all your hat boxes!
Do you think Buck would be angry if he finds me in his room?
I don't know, Keith. I just want to take a bath. I feel so dirty.
You look dirty!
Well, fuck you, and fuck you. To hell with my bath, I want to be unconscious right now.
That was rude. What the hell?
Are you gonna do something?
We're waiting.
I don't think Buck will mind. Good night.
What the hell?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
I
I didn't think they were really going to bed.
Oh, people,
entertain us!
Time to look in the freezer again!
Or maybe just come out and bicker in front of us again and exchange insults.
We love insult comedy.
Yeah. People? Betty!
Betty! Awooga, awooga. Fuck a duck, vomit, vomit. Entertainment tonight. Tell us what Gwyneth Paltrow's doing right this minute. Come back, entertain us! All right.
Shut up! I definitely need to sleep, and if you don't shut up, I'm just gonna go sleep in a sand dune.
Fucking sand dune?
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Excuse me.
All right, are you ready, Fanny?
Get up there.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Are you positive?
Yep. Come on. Oh, hold on. All right, come on. Yep.
Ready?
Okay.
It's your idea.
I don't know. This is as far as I thought.
Look in the freezer again! Make us laugh! Roast us out! Tell us the latest news of Gwyneth Paltrow! Show us naked pictures of Brad Pitt!
Vomiting in the sink!
Entertain us!
I think they came from out there.
That's a good title. They came from out there.
Who are you?
Do you play charades?
No, we can to watch.
Entertain us!
Me and my shadow strolling down the avenue. And
Intrigued by the case of a headless body and a penis in the refrigerator.
We want to see this case on Court TV.
Yeah! What a marvelous idea! Oh, Trudy will hire you the best attorney and get you off.
We can't wait that long.
We
want the trial now.
It's the middle of the night.
Now! Ratify us now!
You're so demanding.
Now! Now! Court TV now!
All right.
Well, it won't really be binding. There's no judge, no jury. It's not even a real trial.
Oh, we know that, Betty, but it'll be good practice for the real Court TV trial. And all you went to bed, and we have nothing to look at! Fucking cunt!
We just want a little taste of what the case will be like on Court TV.
We think it has great potential. We love the Lorraine Bobbitt case. We loved both cases, his and hers, and how the juries found both of them innocent. In her trial, she seemed very sweet, like when she cut off his penis. She'd just been pushed too far, and he'd been abusive and horrible. And then in his trial, he seemed falsely accused. She seemed like a real maniac. It was a real exercise in switching one's point of view.
I mean, she constantly holds our attention. And we were thrilled when several months later, Lorena Bobbitt got arrested for beating up her mother.
disgusting trial. I'm also angry that they won't allow freaking TV cameras in Michael Jackson's courtroom, and we have to watch reenactments on E! What the hell is that? Like, if they make him show his penis, like, are we gonna know if it's discolored or not? I mean, is it discolored? Is it?
I'm sure I don't know.
Begin the trial, please.
Teddy, I don't know which one of us should be Leslie Anderson. Do you want to be?
No, I want nothing to do with this.
Well, seems to me I have to be the defense attorney and defend my darling daughter Trudy. It's been so wronged. And her interesting yet disturbed friend Keith, who one of them has to be punished. I think I'll sacrifice him. Now, time for my first witness. Trudy Seisengraf, accused of malicious assault and the removing of genitals. How do you plead?
He raped me.
No, that's not a plea. Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
You never say guilty. You say not guilty.
But I did cut his penis off, didn't I?
Doris, he raped you. That was traumatizing. And your father also raped you. And both times your mother did nothing to help you or aid you. I mean, you had to cut his penis off. You did it as a statement, right?
Yes, it was a statement.
You didn't mean it for it to be irreparable. You intended that it would have been sewn back on, and it would have been just fine, like with Mr. Bobbitt. And he could have even made some pornographic films like with Mr. Bobbitt. Right.
Yes, I wanted to teach him a lesson, but I knew they could sew his penis back on.
We love that pornographic movie showing John Bobbitt having sex. We're angry Tom Cruise doesn't show his penis.
You know, if I counted the number of times I heard the word penis used today, well, I don't know what.
Are you speaking as a prosecuting attorney or as Betty?
Well, Betty!
Well, we don't need to hear from Betty right now.
I'm not guilty. It was an impulse. I'm not guilty because I had a very traumatic childhood. Poor Trudy. We feel sorry for her.
Bitch cutting off his dick.
She was raped! She was upset. She took a knife and did what any normal woman would do, you jerk.
I object.
Well, fuck you!
I just have to go on the record saying, I don't believe you're allowed to do whatever you want just because you're upset, because you had a bad childhood. I don't think to minimize the rape, it was terrible. But there are courts and justices, and you just don't take this sort of stuff into your own hands. Look at the lynching on blacks when that was done. Mob rule is a bad thing, whether it's done by one person or a group of people. Trudy, I know what happened to you was terrible, but you didn't have the right to do what you did. And Pete, you didn't have the right to do it. You didn't either. We all have to agree and not to harm one another. It's one of the basic rules of civilization.
We are so moved. You have spoken eloquently. We will now nominate you for a People's Choice Award after all. Truly, you have fallen from our favor. Betty has convinced us that you are responsible for your actions.
We want you to receive the death penalty and be executed on television.
Oh, now look what you've done. Don't worry, Trudy, dear. I will save you. Trudy, you had a horrible childhood, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
And you were molested often by your father, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
And what of your mother?
She did nothing. When I told her about it, she called me a liar and a seducer.
I now call to the stand Miss Seisengraf. Miss Seisengraf? Miss Seisengraf, come to the witness stand. Coming! Miss Seisengraf, do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the the truth? Yes, I do. Miss Eisendrath, you are the mother of the accused, are you not? Yes, I am. May I say, you're looking especially lovely this evening. Oh, thank you.
Objection.
Irrelevant.
Sustained.
Miss Eisendrath, is it true that your husband, Trudy's father, raped her repeatedly in her childhood? Did she tell you that? She's a liar.
Mama!
I have to tell the truth, Trudy. Is it also true that Trudy told you what was happening and you refused to believe her? She never told me. She never told me anything. I was a perfect mother. I don't know why she's telling his lies about me. I am now called to the stand Miss McGillicuddy, your Irish housekeeper. I never had a housekeeper. I don't know who you're talking about. Miss McGillicuddy, you were in the employ of Miss Eisendrath over there, were you not?
Oh my gosh, my God, yes. I worked for Miss Eisendrath for many years.
That's a lie! She's lying! Be quiet! Miss McGillicuddy, do you have proof of your work with Miss Eisendrath?
Oh yes, my lord. Here are my pay stubs for my work for 5 years.
Those are forgeries! I've never seen this woman before in my life!
Gosh, you'd be kind, Miss Eisendrath. Don't you recognize me? I'm Kathleen. I come all the way from Killarney to be with your family and mind your little daughter, Trudy.
I've never seen you. You're a liar. Listen to her accent. She's really Irish. I am Irish, and I worked for you for 5 years.
Trudy remembers me. Don't you, Trudy? Yeah, I remember you.
Trudy, you're lying! Trudy, don't be afraid of your mother. Just tell the court the truth.
Oh, Trudy. Remember, you and I spent many a happy hour. I read you the stories about the leprechauns and the funny little mischief that they do. You would remember, don't you, Trudy? Yeah, Mrs. McGillicuddy!
Miss McGillicuddy, did you ever see Trudy's father molest her?
Yes, I did.
And do you have any first-hand knowledge that Miss Eisendrath knew what was happening and did nothing?
Yes, I do.
That's a lie! She's lying! Miss McGillicuddy, what is the knowledge that you have?
Well, on April 4th, 1986, Miss Eisendrath says to me, I know my husband's raping me daughter, but I don't want to say anything to him because I'm afraid he'd leave me.
You Irish pig! You liar!
And when she said that, I happened to be making a tape recording of my special Irish stew recipe. So I have a recording of her mission on tape.
So don't you be calling me a liar, Miss Eisendrath. I'll take you to court and sue you for slander!
It's true. It's true. I knew what was going on the whole time. And I didn't stop it. I was afraid I'd lose him. It's my fault Trudy was molested over and over again. I could have stopped Mr. Vandersloot's raping her. But I was drunk. I had 7 margaritas. And I passed out. I'm sorry, Trudy. Sorry I ruined your life. Mama! Don't convict my daughter. It's my fault. I didn't protect her. It's my fault. Convict me! Convict me! Mama! Oh, Trudy. Trudy. Oh, Mama!
We are so moved.
I'm so happy to finally have the mother that I've always wanted. And for everything else in the past, I forgive you.
Well, it's about time. I'm just saying it took you a long time to get to forgiveness, that's all. A lot of children would have gotten over it by now, not gone ballistic when some man in a raincoat showed them a little attention.
I hate you!
That grateful period didn't last very long.
Now do Keith's trial.
Oh, Lord, I don't have the energy. Betty, will you do it?
I'd rather not.
Try it, Betty.
Look, I did the last one. Ha.
Keith. So you cut a man's head off, right?
Yes.
And you knew what you were doing the whole time, right?
Yes.
And you kill other people too, right?
No. Stop. That's not how you do a trial. Gosh, it's pointless to delegate authority. I just have to do everything myself. Keith, you were treated really badly and molested, right?
Yes. I was molested by 20 people.
Well, you had quite a large family, didn't you? Were some of those people neighbors? We don't have to know.
We had cousins living with us from the Ozarks, and they'd all cross-pollinated.
Cross-pollinated? Please, Keith, try not make this too interesting. We have to move through this quickly. So, you were molested by 20 people and criticized unrelentingly, too, weren't you? Keith, you're too slow. Keith, you're too stupid. Keith, you're not man enough. Keith, this. Keith, that. Right.
Yes, everybody in my family said that I was worthless.
You are worthless.
Yes, like that.
And I bet right before you cut off Mr. Vanislaw's head, he was criticizing you. Right.
I'm not sure.
God, you're stupid, Keith. Think harder. I bet Mr. Vanislaw had been criticizing you unrelentingly, just like the members of your large family did. Is that right, Keith? Say yes.
Yes, he was.
Because of Mr. Vanislaw criticizing you, you thought your head was going to explode. Is that right, Keith? Say yes.
Yes, that's right.
And because you literally thought your head was going to explode, you had to kill Mr. Vanislaw. And thus, your action was really in self-defense. Is that right, Keith? Say yes!
You're correct. I did it to defend myself.
You see? He's innocent. He's innocent.
We see his pain.
We hereby acquit him. Beloved Keith, go and find happiness. You are free.
I'm free. I killed out of self-defense because I thought my head would explode.
That's right, Keith.
And also because I like cutting heads off.
God, lie, Keith. We'll just take that last comment as kind of a joke. It was a joke, right?
Yes, I have a quiet sense of humor.
Yes, your humor's quiet, but your actions are loud and noisy. Please stop poor TV. All this strategy and planning is making my head hurt. I think I need a nap. I have some Twinkies in my room. My blood sugar's dropping. I need some sugar. Some sleep.
Wait. Give us some of your wonderful philosophy again before you leave.
Yeah.
Ooh. Life is great. Live, live, live. Eat food in a banquet. Life, life.
Hi.
I killed you.
Keith,
Yes.
I love you.
I love you too. Please.
Don't touch me!
Well, okay, but someday I'll be able to touch you, right, Keith?
I don't think so!
naked pictures of Brad Pitt.
I want to see naked pictures of Cameron Diaz.
I want to see who got in bed with a prostitute.
I want to see Anita Hill giving Frank Buford a Coke can with a pubic hair on it.
That bitch, she lied.
She told the truth.
I like star movies starring Long John Silver.
We have that in common. Sex, murder, mayhem, human interest stories about kittens. Kitty and Jose Menendez served in a casserole.
Now look, you've had a rape, you've had a removal of genitals, and a simulation of a very dramatic trial. What more do you want from us?
Do you have any of the Naked Gun movies on tape? O.J. Simpson is in them.
No, we don't. Now good night.
Wait. Tell us a bedtime story, Betty.
Well, if I tell you a bedtime story, you have to promise to go right to bed.
Soothe us. Soothe us.
All right. Once upon a time. When? Long ago. There lived a princess.
Oh, a princess. I want to wear a dress.
Story, jerks. Go on, Betty.
All right. Well, I don't really know what I'm talking about, but there's this princess, and she gets a curse put on her by a witch.
Ooh, menstruation.
So, there's this witch. She puts a curse on a princess, that she has to fall in love by 11 o'clock, or else, or else. So then, at 10:45, the doorbell of the castle rings, and in walks 7 dwarfs, a gnome, and a person with a hairline.
And the princess is really Andrew Cunanan in drag, and he kills all 7 dwarfs who are gay.
And the gnome cartoon belongs to Marlon Maple.
Oh, and the person with the hair lip is really an S&M dominatrix who bites Marv Albert on the butt.
And the Frank Buford has sex with Kathy Lee while Tanya Harding watches.
And Amy Fisher has sex with Joy Buttafuoco and Charles Manson and a pig. And they made 3 TV movies about it.
And then Buck comes home and he's still horny, so he rapes Trudy and Keith.
Or maybe just Keith.
And then Trudy and Keith do it again. They cut off his penis and behead him.
That's Entertainment Part 2.
That Adelaide was such a cock tease. She never let me come, and now my fucking nuts hurt. When I hear that concert,
We have an idea, Bob. No, you can't stay here. Hurry, leave, now! Run for your life! Now look, I'll tell you about a bedtime story. Once upon a time...
We're sorry you're so horny, bud.
Why don't you fuck Keith? It wouldn't be like you're gay, you're just horny.
Yeah.
You've only had sex like 20 times today.
Wouldn't be a problem with me, man. You just gotta, treat him like a pussy.
Oh, and tell Trudy she's not attractive enough. Then you prefer Keith to her.
Awesome.
Get out of here. Hurry up! Save yourself!
what? Jealous?
Fuck Keith.
Well, I do gotta get my rocks off.
Yeah. They're in there, Buck.
They're in Trudy's room.
They're waiting for you.
Go take your pleasure, Bob.
Yeah.
Go.
Oh, Keith! Trudy! Buck is home. Oh, hi, Buck! Keith, my man, you are looking mighty good tonight.
Really? Well, why don't you come on in?
Okay.
Look, Trudy. Look who's here.
I'm trying to sleep, you selfish children.
blow up the house then.
That's a good idea. They're gonna give me the electric chair anyways. I'm tired of living.
Now, Keith.
That's a gas oven, isn't it?
Keith, we don't want to blow up the house. We get rental income from this.
What a good idea! We'll kill ourselves and Mother, and we'll blow the house up! Hold her!
Oh my God!
Stay put, kids.
I thought you liked me.
We let you get on toast.
It's all your fault, Mother! And Daddy's fault, and Keith's 20 relatives' fault, and Oliver Stone's fault for making natural-born killers! And now, we're all going to die!
Got the match ready.
Keith, don't strike that match!
But I want to!
Betty, we allow you to escape. Get out of the house.
Stop this from happening!
You have 10 seconds, Betty. 10, 9, 8,
Don't go back!
4, 3, 2, 1.
We're ready, Keith.
Light the match,
Blow it to fucking smithereens.
Goodbye, Mrs. Seismograph.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker!
I don't know where I'm gonna sleep tonight. I don't know what people out there let me be. I don't think I could have saved Mrs. Seismograph. I mean, I don't feel too guilty about it. Those people were terrible. Why do I feel sorry for Trudy squirting up at them? Well, I don't even know what to think. No, now I think I'm going to become a hermit. Or maybe I could become a nun and live in a convent in an isolated area where no one is allowed to speak ever. And they don't care if I believe in God or not. Or maybe I could start my own community. Plant our own food, watch the birds and the trees. Or maybe that's just overreacting. Or maybe I'm just having a breakdown. Or is it a breakthrough? Or is it a bad dream I had and I'm still having? But I seem to be on the beach. And the house seems to be smoldering somewhere behind me in the distance. Ah, listen to the ocean. I don't know what about it that I love, but I do. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel connected. Now, I think I'm just gonna relax. But I don't think I was overreacting. I can't be around civilization. I don't like people too much. But I'm sure there are nice people though, aren't there? 'Cause I'm sure you're very nice. But I'm just trying to ingratiate myself to you so you don't go cutting any of my body parts off. I'm sad. No, I'm frightened. No, now I'm fine. I seem to be listening to the sound of the ocean. That's why I wanted to come on this vacation, have the summer share at the beach. But I forgot to listen to it the whole time I was with those people. But I'm going to listen to it now. Oh, yes. Ocean, waves, sand. I'm starting to feel much better.
So I paid the final curtain. My friend,
Mr. Vanislaw, I'm awake now if you wanted to come visit for a while.
Ah, I want a woman now. Wake up, cow. Wake up. Ah, she's a drunk. Passed out after 7 margaritas. I can drink lighter fluid and it doesn't affect me.
Would you like to see some more of my collection?
Which room is Betty in?
Betty doesn't like you.
That's all right. I enjoy struggle. Which room is she in?
I don't want to say.
Go to bed, little boy. You're annoying. Betty! Oh, Betty! Ah. She's not there. Where's the cowwoman's daughter, Trudy? Oh, Trudy! Trudy! Mr. Vanislaw's coming!
Trudy, are you all right? Trudy, should I get your mother? Mrs. Seismograph, can you wake up? It's your daughter. I think she needs you. Mrs. Seismograph, it's Trudy. I think she needs your help.
Well, that child, what is this time?
I think Mr. Vanislaw's raping her.
That girl thinks men are lusting after her continually. And between me and you, they're not.
I think he's raping her now.
Where is he? I never even seen him.
He's in her room.
Oh, for God's sake! Every time I get a husband or a boyfriend, she's always after them. I hope you're not bored, Mr. Vanislaw, Trudy.
Mrs. Seismograph, you're not getting it. Mr. Vanislaw is taking Trudy against her will. Shouldn't we do something?
Do something. Yes, you should. Mr. Vanislaw, come on out of there. And Trudy needs a rest. Now, I'm not kidding you two. Goodness, I'm really getting annoyed. Stop that in there.
What? Thought you were passed out.
He woke me.
Now you're awake. What do you want?
Why don't you forcing yourself on Trudy?
No need for forcing. Every woman likes me. I need a nap. Where can I rest?
Well, Vanislaw, I assumed that you were going to stay with me.
Can't have you groping me all night.
You can sleep in my room.
I'll sleep in the boys' room. I like the things in his room. Good night.
Oh, Lord. This evening's turning out terribly. Thought I loved her after that.
We're very disturbed.
worse.
Well, good night.
Trudy, dear. Mother. Are you all right? Should I come in? Do you want some hot cocoa?
Why the fuck didn't you do anything?
What for?
That awful man was raping me while you did nothing!
Ain't all this date rape talk.
It's not date rape! You brought a maniac degenerate into our house, and he raped me while you stood by!
I had 7 margaritas! Can you expect me to stay conscious after 7 margaritas?
Oh, well in that case, no! Doing nothing is perfectly understandable. Just like you did with my father for 6 years!
Your poor father's dead, Trudy. Must you insist on speaking against your poor father after he's dead?
I hate you, I hate my father, and I hate that man! Where is he?
He's with Keith, and I must say I don't know what the hell they could be doing. Trudy, be nice now.
You better call the police.
Good. I can't keep calling the police. They'll think I'm crazy.
Here, you take it. I don't want it.
What is it? I don't understand. What is it?
It's his penis, stupid!
Keith! Put this on us! You better get off to sew that back on!
I don't want anyone to sew it back on. I'll throw it in the ocean.
Trudy, if you throw that ass penis in the ocean, we won't be able to find it. How would you like if someone cut off your breast and threw it in the ocean?
He raped me!
Well, fine! But it wasn't irreparable. What you've done is a big overreaction.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm putting this on.
Are you kidding me? I don't want it in my refrigerator.
It's not your refrigerator. It's my house and I own it. Now stow it back in like spoiled brat. I gotta call an ambulance. Hello? 911. Is anyone there? 911.
Mother, you have to dial first. You can't just pick up the phone and expect them to be there.
I did dial. Hello? 911. Yes, we have an emergency here. We need help. A man has lost his penis and I have it in the refrigerator. And I'm wondering if there's anyone you know who could sew it back on. No, I didn't do it. I'm not a maniac. Well, it was my daughter. Well, I don't know if he's gone. Hold on. I'll go check. Where is his head? What did you do with his head?
I didn't do anything with his head.
Well, he's headless. They're going to have to sew back on his head and his penis, or he's going to be totally useless if we can even find the head.
Mother, you can't sew a head back on.
I bring a guest into this house, and this is how he's treated. It's a disgrace. Forget the whole thing. He's been beheaded. There's no point in reattaching his penis. At least I don't think.
He hurt Trudy. Trudy's an abused child, like me.
Abused child. You're both spoiled brats.
Mother, he raped me.
Fine. File a report with the police, but don't go cutting off his penis. And you, Keith. I assume it was you who cut off his head. Was that necessary?
Necessary? I don't know if it was necessary. Maybe.
Hello? What? Well, I hung up because he's dead now, I assume. You can't live with your head
No, I didn't cut his head off. He did. But it was in self-defense too. Do we really have to go down right now? I mean, it's getting awfully late, isn't it? Okay. Okay. The lady on 911 says we have to go to the police station right now.
Trudy, I don't know why you can't leave well enough alone. All right, let's go. This better not take all night.
My senior project, this play I've been working on. My name is Makram El-Hassan. This is my senior project, which is a play entitled Wolf Folk Your Eyes Out. I hope you enjoy the show, and I'll let the actors do what they do. Actually, down on yours real quick. We gained an extra character. Scene 1. Lights fade up, with folk music drifting out slowly. A pub, anytime. A typical dive, probably not far from the railroad. The type of establishment perfect for vagrants or folk legends. The room is smoky and dirty. Several tables are placed carelessly in front of the bar. From off-right, a man dressed as a drifter enters and crosses the stage to a table furthest from the bar. He is carrying a guitar case. He looks around this strange setting. He walks to the bar, which is adorned with a large medieval sword, a large poster of people playing mini golf, with a lightning bolt coming down from the sky that reads, "God sees what you do at night." Finding no one, he returns to his table and puts his head down. At this time, a young woman dressed in chain armor with a French accent comes fuming in from behind the bar to the counter. She is talking on a cell phone.
No, that is just... You never let me get a word in. What the hell do I know about it? It was terrible. I know, giant waves. I don't know what to tell you. First off, this really isn't my area of... My area? Let's see, I don't know, possibly killing people? Because your dad wanted me to, that's why. Look, I really know nothing about tsunami relief. Anyways, I think I've done quite enough. Like what? I don't know. Like defending that manatee guy? Whatever, dolphin, same difference. I single-handedly fed it off the British Empire. Oh yeah, and furthermore, they almost burned me at the stake. Oh wait, that's right, they did burn me at the fucking stake. Anyway, I've already been made a saint. You can't do that, as it is on earth. Jesus, you are stubborn. No, I wasn't taking your name in vain. Fine, I don't care, tell your father. I think I'm scaring my customer, bye.
Joan walks over to the drifter.
Well, hello, what the hell do you want? From the smell of you a drink, I presume.
Sure. Say, you feel all right, miss? You seems a little riled up there.
Fucking cable company. I hate them. They should be taken away from their mothers at infancy and thrown to wild dogs.
Look out, Woody, reckons we've got ourselves a wild one over here.
Joan remains completely motionless.
Shucks, not even a little smile from this form, you sweetheart.
I'm sorry, sir, but I am French. This, of course, means my strongest traits fall just above sinister and just below pessimism. Don't worry, though. Death will be a sweet serenade. Now, what the hell do you want?
Just a Budweiser would be great, thanks.
I despise your Yankee cordiality. You will refrain from using it here.
Oh, well then, fuck you, I guess.
And may your cattle rot and die of venereal disease. One Budweiser for the redneck.
Joan leaves and returns with a glass of absinthe.
What in sweet Jesus do you call that?
Ah, yes. Let me introduce you to the Green Devil, absinthe.
It's green.
This is a customary drink in my country for artists and the homeless, and you, sir, look a little bit like both.
Hey, isn't this that stuff that Van Gogh guy was drinking when he cut off his nose?
Ah, yes, Vinny. It was his ear, though. Strange guy, that Vinny. I told him that was a bad idea. You know men, though. You make one little comment about their appearance, and they go and do something drastic.
You knew Van Gogh?
Yes, I made him his first paint by number. I think he called it A Really Lot of Stars Out Tonight, or something. I always wondered what happened to him. Probably died poor, drunk, and nameless. So what's your story?
Oh, me? I fancy myself a music man of sorts. Been traveling around this here grand old country on the rail lines, writing songs about the sweet U.S. of A. Don't really know how it happened. Just kind of woke up one morning, picked up a guitar, and started playing songs. Then one day, a friend of mine says to me, "Hey, Woody, you know what would be a great idea?" So I says, "What?" And he said, "If you wanted to live in a boxcar and travel around the country, you could write songs about what you'd see." I thought that was a pretty good idea at the time. Looking back now, I'm not sure that guy really liked me that much, though.
Why do you make such a presumption?
Well, when I jumped on the train, he started laughing hysterically and kept smacking my wife in the butt. Really couldn't hear her that well because the train was really noisy. But I was pretty sure I could hear her scream something like, "Now let's do in the car." I still don't have the slightest in the world what that means. I think she was talking about cooking or something. You know women. Always thinking about cooking or making babies. Sorry, the name's Woody. Woody Guthrie.
Just Joan will do.
Well, Joan, that is a mighty firm handshake you got there.
Oh, it must be from all the sword wielding. I mean, I work out. Not a bad grip yourself.
Yeah, the hand's been getting pretty strong traveling on the rails.
Guitar playing, I presume.
Nope, just lonely, I guess.
Long pause. Joan pulls her hand away in disgust.
Too much information?
Absolutely horrid, vile excrement of a man. More alcohol, vagrant?
You look fine now. Just kidding. A beer would be great.
Just then a priest runs in to the bar wearing an MP3 player. He runs urgently to Joan.
"Excuse me, madam. There wouldn't happen to be a telly in this establishment, would there?"
No.
Well, why in the world not?
It's in the repair shop.
What in the bloody hell is it doing there?
It accidentally had a run-in with a sword.
No bother. Is there at least a wireless?
Tragically, it suffered a worse fate. It was guillotined as a traitor against the state.
What kind of a place are you running here?
A desolate, dark dive of decadence.
Well, fair enough. In that case, I'll have a whiskey.
Don't you think it's a little wrong for a man of the cloth to be drinking?
I don't know about you, but the last time I checked, there was wine given at communion.
Only on the holy day.
I was an archbishop. I think I would know slightly more about this matter than you, sir.
The Sabbath is on Sunday.
Yeah, what is your point?
It is Tuesday morning.
Only technically.
What do you mean by that?
Look, I'm Thomas Becket, for fuck's sake. I'm taking a liberty.
What?
You should try it sometime. God is all forgiving, isn't he? Or so it's taught. Watch and learn.
Drinks some whiskey, makes a cross, and looks up to the sky insincerely.
Hey, God, it's Thomas. I'm sorry.
That didn't even sound like you mean it.
He sees what you do, heretic.
Fine, let me repent again. O almighty, powerful, and wonderful God, forgive me for the error in my ways. You see, I was forced to my vices by problems outside of my control. You see, I have a rather large sum of money invested in this afternoon's Rounders match, and absolutely no way to find out the score. Any assistance would be great.
Listening and looking up.
He says that machine you have can also pick up the radio.
Thank you, almighty Lord.
Hey, what is Rounders?
Oh, sorry. In the colonies, it's called baseball.
Wait, you're betting on baseball too? How can God even possibly be alright with that?
He's betting on the fucking Angels.
Precisely.
Thomas puts on the headphones and crosses his fingers. Long pause.
Yes? Yes? Home run! Angels win! Thanks, big guy.
He says you're welcome.
I can't believe this.
Oh, come now. Let me buy you a drink.
What the hell? The Angels won a game? It must have been a miracle. Jack Daniels, please.
Whatever.
So what does that doohickey in your pocket anyway?
Well, since this play takes place anytime and anywhere, I took another liberty. It's an MP3 player.
What in the world is that?
Well, it is normally used for stealing music from a place called the Internet.
Woody gets up and starts to try to put his guitar behind the counter.
Oh, not yours, mate. Normally just the Spice Girls and Coolio.
I have a strange premonition this whole day is just going to get far stranger.
At this point, Joan opens a bottle of wine and starts drinking, walking out to the gentleman in the pub. She sits down with him.
Well, I'll drink to that. Cheers.
Cheers.
Fuck off. Let's just drown our sorrow, shall we?
I'll second that too.
So where are you from anyway?
Got a minute. You're not going to believe this.
Lights fade as music starts to play at the end of the scene 1. Scene 2, lights come up and the music fades out. Everyone looks a little more intoxicated at this point.
So, Tommy boy, buddy, let me get this straight. I want to make sure I heard you right. Now, what did you say? You said that your king was your best buddy.
Yes, once.
And then he got you a really big job as some holy roller.
Yes, he did.
And you did that job really good.
Yes, quite well.
And then he had you killed for him.
Unfortunately, yes.
Man, it is a loaded horseshit. No, it really twists my giblets.
My sentiments exactly, Woodrow.
I don't know why you complain so much. Your death that fell swift by swords in the hands of men in a cathedral, while I was left to slowly burn, you bastard son of aristocracy.
Becket gives her the finger.
Oh, hush up, you silly twat. You were a murderer. I was a fucking archbishop. Slight difference, you French whore.
I will strike you dead, you limey bastard. I was commanded by God to lead a revolution.
Pardon my language, witch, but you can kindly fuck off.
Oh, that is fucking it, church boy.
Whoa, guys. Guys, that is enough. They both sound pretty bad to me. Now you two just settle down now.
A small pause of silence, followed by a large explosion outside.
What the hell was that?
The eve of Armageddon approaches.
Joan runs to the bar and grabs the sword. Woody hides under the table. Thomas remains calmly at the table.
I have a sneaky suspicion who this is.
Off right, a drunk Scottish accent. A rugby chant comes bellowing in rather loudly.
Today is Monday! Monday is a drinking day! Is everybody happy?
He enters the scene twirling around.
Today is Tuesday! Tuesday is a dancing day! Is everybody happy? Ah, why the fuck is the pisser? Ah!
Throws over a table.
Hello, Guy!
Oh, hello, Tommy, old rat bastard.
He runs over and picks Thomas up, shaking him frantically in the air.
How's it been?
I've been good, Guy.
Oh, brilliant, mate. Fucking lovely to hear, Tommy. Man, I really gotta take a slash. Where the hell's the pissy, you silly cunt?
Well, if you put me down, I could tell you.
I got an idea. Maybe if I put you down, you could bloody tell me.
Puts him down.
Bloody good to see you, wanker. Now, where the hell's the bloody bomb?
It's behind the bar.
She turns with the sword as she watches him cross behind the bar.
Look out for this talk, Tommy. Bit of a bobcat, aren't you?
Joan does not flinch. He disappears for a moment. Woody slowly gets up from behind the bar sheepishly.
Is he gone?
No, he's just gone to relieve himself, Woodrow.
Who the fuck was that? I think I'm not stable.
Don't be alarmed, folks. That's just God.
He knows you?
He does, in fact.
So who did you say that fellow was? He seems kind of like a loose cannon.
Funny you should say that. That drunken gentleman was no other than Guy Fawkes.
No, I don't believe it.
It's true.
Why does that name not ring a bell?
Why? Because you, my friend, are a Yank.
Is he famous or something?
Rather.
Why?
He attempted to blow up the British House of Parliament on the 5th of November. He was caught in the basement with several drums of gunpowder. Later, he was hanged for it.
So he's a terrorist!
No, no, no. I've always seen him as more of a house cleaner.
In a sense. After that, he went on to live in Scotland, where he was seen as a hero.
Why is that?
He was trying to blow up the English.
Was he not an Englishman himself?
Yeah, but the Scots didn't seem to mind. They shared similar interests.
Like what?
Mainly drinking and hating the English. Oh.
Rugby Chen re-enters as Guy returns.
Well, I think you might be drunk.
That would be a good deduction, Sherlock.
Well, let's get pissed, shall we? Have your mate come yet?
No, not yet, Guy.
Well, I better get a drink while I wait.
He walks to the bar and Joan scurries to meet him.
You are Guy Fawkes, no?
Aye, according to the wanted posters in the history books, that is me.
Big drunk smile and a thumbs up.
I am a huge fan of your work. I took 2 arms against those English dogs.
Cheers. Aye, and what do they call you?
I am known as Joan of Arc.
No. Aye, bloody hell, Tommy, we're in good company tonight.
How true.
Well, Joan, a round of your strongest grog on me.
Don't worry, it's on the house.
No, I couldn't.
It would be an honor.
Cheers, lassie.
Walks to Thomas and hands him a drink.
Oh, Tommy, good to see you. Still wearing the penguin suit, I see.
Been doing a little moonlighting, Guy.
And who, may I ask, is this scraggly little prat pissing himself over there?
Oh, my deepest apologies. Guy Fawkes, meet Woody Guthrie. He's a songwriter, from what I understand.
Hey, nice to meet you, Woody.
Same to you, Mr. Fox.
You know, I've always considered myself a song and dance man, you know.
Really?
Fuck no, you silly git.
Oh.
Guy puts Woody in a headlock. Woody laughs uncomfortably.
Good one, Guy.
Hey, would you fancy a Glasgow kiss?
What is that?
Say no, Woodrow. It's a strategic headbutt to the face. He learned it while drinking with the Scots.
No thanks, Guy.
Oh, it's just fucking with you anyway, mate. Let me at least offer you a Glasgow sword then.
Alright then.
No!
Guy breaks a bottle and runs at Woody. Joan disarms him.
Jesus, Guy, you are rowdy this evening.
Does anyone smell that?
Smell what?
It smells like marijuana.
It smells like St. Paul.
Must be my mate.
A figure enters a cloud of smoke from stage right with a donkey.
So I say to Castro, yeah, I was drunk when I left my post, but the goat was free.
The figure starts to chuckle.
Che, Paco, pull up a chair, mates.
Gracias, senor.
No worries, mate. Everyone, let me introduce you to my mates.
Hold on, let me guess. Cuban revolutionary Che Guevara and his noble donkey Paco.
Aye, this is Senor Che Guevara and his trusty friend Paco.
Hello, Che.
Hola, padre. Long time no see.
Same, Che. Che, this is my friend Woody, and this lovely damsel is Joan of Arc.
Nice to meet you, fellas. I just gotta run to the bathroom. Be right back.
Che goes over to Joan and looks straight at her dress.
Hola, señorita. Tu eres muy bonita.
Che says that you're lovely.
So then, Senor Guevara, what will be your poisons tonight?
Tequila y más cervezas, por favor.
A tequila and more beer.
Okay then. Doesn't he speak any English?
Only when he's sober, so rarely.
So how is everything, Che?
Mi vida es muy mal. Mi corazón es blanco.
I know, not like the bloody old days, is it? I had to take a bit part in that fucking Wallace movie, Braveheart. What a load of crap that was.
What has Che been doing?
He's been teaching home economics at some fucking community college.
Fucking hell. And Joan of Arc is working here. What a load of rubbish.
I know, and we all used to be somebody. My old times have changed. At least you still are in a similar line of work, you wanker.
Sadly, this is rented. It just reminds me of the old days.
Take these drinks, you whiny bitches.
Gracias. Por tu cerveza.
Thanks.
Gives the donkey a drink.
Whatever happened to those dare-to-be great situations?
Ellos es muerte.
Oh, no way. Those days will fucking come again. Wait. Mates, just wait and see.
Like when?
Who knows?
Woody re-enters.
So what I miss?
Not much, Woodrow. Not much at all.
Why the long faces?
No reason.
Come on, what's troubling you guys?
Look at us.
We used to be somebody.
Oh, come on, you guys are legends. Everybody knows you. Well, except maybe you, Paco. But you guys are great.
Thanks, but that still doesn't help us.
We just wanted a dare-to-be-great situation again.
Yeah.
Look, fellas, I'm gonna play a talent show in Baton Rouge, Louisiana next week. The winner gets $500,000 and a chance to meet Elvis.
So?
I reckon I could win it with the help of a backing band, if you guys are brave enough. Do any of you know how to play an instrument?
La guitarra.
Anyone else?
I sing a little bit.
Anyone else? No. Well, that's okay. I can teach the rest of you if you're brave enough.
No.
But we could learn.
Of course you can. So, Guy, Thomas, drums and bass, what do you say?
I'll try my best.
I'm in.
Guy.
He whispers to Guy.
Hey, Woody. Jay wants to know if Paco can manage the band.
We'll start tomorrow. Meet here at 1 in the afternoon, all right?
Okay.
Well, I'm going to be moseying on now. I'll see y'all later.
Woody goes.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
What are we going to do?
I don't even play an instrument.
It will be okay.
Dios míos. We're fucked, man.
Scene 2 ends. Music fades, and as the lights fade out, musical equipment is loaded onto the stage. Scene 3, lights come up, and the music fades out. Che is holding a guitar. Thomas Beckett is holding a bass. Woody a guitar. Joan is sitting at a table. Paco is drinking a bottle of wine. And Guy is missing, and a drum kit sits at the back.
Well, should we get started then?
We appear to be one short, I believe.
Guy's not here.
It's alright, man. We stopped for some breakfast burritos. It's just in the can. Shut up, Paco. It's not a bad idea. Hey, when the burrito calls, man, the chico listens. You will be fine, man. Guy is normally explosive. Now his ass just matches the rest of him.
That is foul.
If I was capable of smiling now, I would.
I'm sure it will be just a minute or so.
Well, maybe me and Tommy can get started while we wait.
No need.
What in the world are you talking about?
You don't need to work with me.
And why exactly is that, I ponder?
I already learned what I need to learn.
You said you never played, didn't you?
Yes, of course, but that was yesterday.
You mean to tell me you learned the bass guitar in 10 hours?
Actually, it was 8 hours. I napped for 2.
I don't believe it. Prove it.
Thomas plays the scale perfectly.
But I'll be. You did learn it.
That's incredible.
Not really. Didn't you ever read the book about me? The Thomas Beckett approach to life? Anything worth doing is worth doing well.
Wow. That is really crazy.
Yeah, are you sure you're English?
Fuck it. Shit, man.
Cheers.
Guy enters holding the stomach.
Jade, what the fucking hell was in that thing?
Just the usual. Jalapenos, chili, beans, gunpowder, and rice.
Remind me to kill you.
No problem. Excuse me while I kiss the sky.
Pulls out a joint. Paco comes out and takes it away from him.
What the hell, Paco?
No. We need you speaking English today, Ernesto.
Man, you're worse than Castro. And don't call me Ernesto.
All right, so is everybody ready?
As ready as I will be.
All right, please stand.
Okay, then.
Thomas, I want a bluegrass scale and G, please.
He plays it.
Okay.
Good. Now, Shea, I will be playing in G, so just follow my progression.
Right.
Joan, just sit tight. You'll be doing backing vocals.
Right.
Okay, now, Guy, let's go to the drum.
Fucking yeah!
Okay, now, Guy, here are your sticks. Are you ready?
Oh, fucking no, I've never fucking played the thing before.
Well, Guy, can you count?
What kind of stupid fucking yank question is that?
Sorry. I'm just trying to explain something. You're the explosive one, which will be good if we need you to freak out and do a solo. Now all the rest of drumming is counting.
Oh, fucking right then.
So it'll go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now you try.
1 and 2 and 3 and crap, I lost it.
Try again. It's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Okay. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Close. But now try it with me. Actually, everyone try counting with me. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All go.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Okay, we're gonna try the music. Now, guy, just try to find the beat.
Right.
I'll count it off. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4.
They begin to play it. It goes right for about half a bar, and then Guy flips out and starts to go nuts. He starts throwing his drums, and the band stops.
Stop!
What's the matter?
Something didn't seem right, I don't know.
Guy, were you keeping the beat?
Yeah, I was for a little while, but I have a tendency when I'm hitting something to pound it till it's fucking dead, mate.
Well, Guy, this isn't Parliament. You mind relaxing just a wee bit?
Hell's wrong with this?
Okay, why don't you all try it again? Guy, think happy thoughts. That don't include blowing anything or anyone up, please.
What the hell am I supposed to think about that?
Well, what else do you enjoy?
Puppies in fucking winter.
Alright, think about that then. Let's go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
They play perfectly.
I am fucking awesome!
Well done, Guy. Now there are a few little matters we need to sort.
Like what?
Like what to call the group.
I was thinking of Joan and the Arcs.
No, we should be fucking Guy Fawkes and the Puppy Lovers.
I was thinking about the character.
What, are you gay?
Whatever puppy lover.
Joan and the Arcs.
How about aquatic sexual combat? Nobody, just me.
Come on, guys. How about the folks people?
Joan and the Arcs.
Carrot cakes, carrot cakes, carrot cakes.
No, we are Guy Fawkes and the fucking Puppy Lovers!
How about the legend of folk?
No, carrot cakes.
Fuck off.
Easy,
I was
guys.
sawed off already.
Rot in your own excrement.
Folk fiesta, folk force, folk and friends.
Puppy Lovers!
Carrot.
No, damn it!
The Arcs.
No!
Friendly folk frogs, Fonzie folk, folk and folk.
You better shut it or we'll fuck your eyes out.
That's good.
I like it.
Like what?
So do I.
I agree.
What?
We'll folk your eyes out. That's the one.
No, that was just something I yelled out in anger.
All right, let's vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Nay!
So it's settled. The official name of the band is We'll Folk Your Eyes Out.
Fine, but we'll always be Guy Fawkes and the Puppy Lovers in my mind.
Fine with me.
Everybody get some rest. Only a few more rehearsals till the big show. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
They all exit. The end of scene 3. Music plays as the lights fade out. Scene 4. Lights come up on the pub. Music fades. They are all seated besides Woody and Paco.
Well, only T-minus 24 hours to the big show. Our plane leaves tomorrow at 6. I would like to congratulate everybody on how far the band has come along in such a short period of time. You've all really done so well, especially Joan. I really love the song you wrote, and I think it will be a hit.
I would like to thank Woodrow. Without him, none of us would have been given this chance.
Oh, don't forget to thank Che for the things he did, even if they were mainly chemically induced.
Well, thank you for all not getting mad at me for falling asleep during the solo. I just need a little weed now. Oh, and I would like to thank Guy for restraint and not blowing us up on Wednesday when he wanted to.
Cheers to that.
Yes, indeed.
What? You wanted to blow us up?
Oh, not to kill, only to maim. Don't worry, it's past.
Well, anyways, it's over. This is our last night before the show. What do all reckon we do?
Let's get pissed.
I second that.
Today is Monday. Monday is a drinking day. Is everybody happy?
The lights fade out and music plays while the stage is cleared except for the instruments. Scene 4. Scene 5, rather. The lights come up on announcer on stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, next to the stage, we'll folk your eyes out.
stood by the building, once smoking a pipe, wondering in the silence if the moment was right. For in the cold of November, by that winter's night, I waited for hours down by the candlelight. It was here in the darkness that my heart did delight. It was here in the basement that my soul did ignite. And they carried me away. I didn't put up a fight. As I rushed with a thought in clear hindsight. Don't have to be smart to be famous. In fact, you can be dumb as hell. It's the outlaws, the drunks, and the extremists, all three, that you will always well remember well.
The king had warned me several times, maybe more, and it seemed to me almost every time that I passed through his door. But there was the kingdom of heaven that I had yet to explore, as I pondered in exile upon some foreign shore. So I returned to the church. I thought it would be the same as it was before, remembering all those sweet beatings that they gave old Thomas More. Looking back, now I see, perhaps my judgment was poor, as I saw my head rolled around like a dice on the floor. You don't have to be smart to be famous. In fact, you can be dumb as hell. But it's us outlaws, us drunks, and us extremists that you'll always remember oh so well.
Maybe saying I could talk to God was the wrong thing to do. But what would you say if this thing had happened to you? So I went to fight the British, to prove my heart was true, and to prove to all men that my blood ran so blue. It was hard to imagine these thoughts they misconstrue. I thought myself a martyr. They called me a filthy shrew. It probably wasn't till my burning that I really knew what I had gained in strength I has lost in IQ. You don't have to be smart to be famous. In fact, you can be dumb as hell. But it's the outlaws, the drunks, and extremists that you always will remember well.
My revolution struck me in the field one day as I climbed the mountain, passing through Chile. Maybe it was the lack of air, but that's hard to say. When I found the Book of March buried in the hay, Paco offered me a taco, and I knew I couldn't pay. But Marx had just taught me it shouldn't be that way. So I met up with Castro But maybe it wasn't a wise idea to piece out the CIA. You don't have to be smart, be famous. In fact, you can be dumb as hell. But it's the outlaws, the drunk, the dreaming. That you always will remember well. All together now. You don't have to be smart to be famous. In fact, you can be dumb as hell. But it's the outlaws, the drugs, and the extremists that you always will remember well.
And this year's winner of the Baton Rouge Songwriters Championship goes to... We'll folk your eyes out.
They come back on stage for curtain call, lights come up. Lights up and play. Lights out. And so when I found out that like basically all these other people blamed Guy Fawkes for this masterminding plan, anytime I didn't want to do anything, I'd blame Guy Fawkes for everything. And like if you get random knocks on the door and there's nobody there, that's also Guy Fawkes. So I thought about combining a world where maybe I took other folk collections from the world and just kind of like put them together, see what happened, and desecrate their mortal status.
I'd be haunted by Guy Fawkes.
I like your song. It's very Brechtian.
Thank you.
How are you going to get this donkey to do anything?
He can be cardboard, you know.
He's gonna be cardboard
I'd
donkey.
like to see a stagehand move him. Like I want it to be really hokey.
Okay.
I want it to look like crap.
Love what your readers did. I'm really glad that made it dimensional for me. Thank you.
I noticed that when I was doing the research for it, I was listening to audio tapes of Che Guevara, but very quickly it became Speedy Gonzalez.
I love Thomas too. The contrast, the guy you never expect to see him like this.
Right.
Becca I thought was funny at end, and that's kind of where like you don't have to be smart to be famous kind of came from. Was just because the king warned Thomas Becket over and over again, don't come back. It came back and they cut his head off. It wasn't bright.
That'll happen to you. But that puts it in another context for me, yeah.
You know, everybody's immortalized these people, but almost every single one of them did something fairly dumb to lead to their demise. Joan of Arc, it's not the best idea to tell people you talk to God.
Well, when you get back to Joan and to Thomas Becket, we really don't know anything about them. They're mostly an appreciative legend than they are historical facts. It was fun to watch this because I'd read the play before, and I sat here wondering who was going to be playing what, and trying to guess along. And then the presence of one extra person really threw me off. I couldn't figure out what it was.
Well, Steve was very upset because you read the original text. There was another character in there called Pierre.
Yeah, I kept saying, who was Pierre?
Which I dispersed all of his lines to the 5 people in the bar.
Right.
I figured I could do that. I didn't.
Well, you didn't have any identity for him.
Well, he got replaced by Paco.
I think I acted the shit out of this announcer.
He got replaced by a non-speaking donkey that I assumed to be cardboard.
Hey, you'll never hear me badmouth a cameo. No way.
Any other questions, comments, concerns? Faculty? I'd love to have seen the stage, like to actually see them move.
Right.
We'll see. Somewhere.
So you're going to call your college experience from sexual thrash to fuck your eyes out?
Yeah, that's correct. This was my sequel. I
He's
believe-
mellowed a little bit as he gets older.
How do you see them dressed? I mean,
we didn't have this-
Quote like a bishop? I mean, how-
Well, actually, like, I just want him to have, because the modern church scandal is very recent in everybody's mind, still fresh in everybody's mind. I dress him up just basically, just black.
Clerical
with
collar?
With the collar, yeah.
Well, there's lines in there about that.
I don't know, it might be funnier to see him dressed as, like, just huge cardinal gear, like, walk into a bar and, like, slamming shots.
Get your lights and grocery. It's a rental.
Huh? Yeah, it's a rental.
But they don't wear the costumes that we associate with these
I
people
think,
historically.
like, you noted that in the first, what are they wearing? Jonah, I assumed she'd be in chain armor.
Right.
Yeah, just clunking around.
Che could wear one of the thousands and thousands of T-shirts with his face on.
Jesus is my homeboy.
Guy Fawkes, I know you got mad that I changed his nationality. It was just funnier for me.
Well, some people are going to point out that he wasn't Scottish.
Just point out in the play, they answer that question.
Here's that.
And the real reason they wanted to blow up Parliament was that King James was addressing it that day, and King James was Scottish.
Fair enough. Anytime we can get a man in a skirt on the stage, John, I'm ready to do it.
Yeah. Okay, well.
Especially if he's a short man with pointy hair.
Yeah. Done it before.
Nobody has a problem with Woody Guthrie not singing at all.
Well, he doesn't quite fit in so well with the others, but he could. You could write a verse for him, certainly.
Yeah. Well, he died kind of sadly, so I really didn't want to touch that one.
But I've never.
And being hung is okay. Oh, this isn't so bad.
Yeah, I think I'd give him a verse. Could be kind of like a
Our
wrap-up.
other problem is
wrap up the whole thing.
we learned from Phil Cole and from several other things that our actor isn't really a song and dance man.
Maybe you'll get lucky you can rewrite it after Bob Dylan gets assassinated by Ticketmaster. You don't have to be like legible.
I don't get it.
I did get a good compliment when I was running this. I can't remember who was in the office because we were trying to coach the Scottish accent. And somebody turned to me, they go, "You have got good. We can't understand a goddamn thing you're
That
saying."
was me.
I've nailed the drunk Scotch, John.
No, yeah, when you came back, I came in at the CT office and go, "Hey, good. I was like, what? And you were asking us to go to lunch. You had an accent to begin with, though.
This is kind of off topic.
Yeah.
It is. It's your senior project. I'm really innocent.
I think you improved this a lot.
I thought the suggestion of the song was good. I think it tied together better.
Yeah, the song wasn't in the original unless you have a play about forming a band.
Well, originally I had Jonah. There was a song inserted there that was going to have them perform. And what I was going to do is I was going to have Joan of Arc sing Joan Osborne's "One of Us" because of the song she talks to God.
That'd be all right if you were writing a musical and you could put in a lot of numbers, but I think we want to hear the whole group.
Nobody.
I mean, I don't mean we want to, but we feel the need to.
Our song. Let's make it into a musical.
Let's make it into a musical.
Yeah, there you go.
Singing project, pay me, I'll finish it. All right, thank you all for coming. I'm sorry I wasted this time of your lives.